Hey everyone, if you're like me, you really enjoy great card art and holiday themed Hot Wheels. So in this video, we're taking a look at Valentine themed Hot Wheels over the years. And I'd like to possibly make a series of videos covering all of the holidays and thought that Valentine's Day would be a good start. So let's go ahead and jump on in. In 2008, we saw the first occurrence of Valentine's Day themed diecast, and that came in the form of a six-car set that was available exclusively from Target. And, as you can see, these really didn't have Valentine's Day specific design on the card, other than the colors, um, white, pink, red. Um, Now these were set up where you could buy the set and then break them up and give them to your friends or whatever. Um, I'm sure a lot of young kids had a good time with that. But yeah, let's look at, you got the twin mill. This is the 40 something. Got the Viper, Superbird, Exotic. We got the Vet. So some good castings in there. That's probably a pretty hard to find twin mill if you're a twin mill collector. Here's the back. Celebrate Valentine's Day the Hot Wheels way. Give cool cars to your friends. So yeah, you open these up and give them individually. Yeah, there's a back of one of the singles. Some highlights. Yeah, it's pretty cool looking twin mill, I guess. It's the Vet. Okay, here we go. We have the 214, February 14th. So that's the only real nod to Valentine's Day as far as the decals, painting. So in 2009, we see two sets of Valentine's Hot Wheels. One is exclusively sold at Target as a six-pack, and the other is from Walmart, and they're sold individually. The interesting thing about this set is some of the castings were used in both sets. So as a matter of fact, all of the Target exclusive castings were included in the Walmart exclusive set, albeit with recolors, and tempo variations. And the Walmart set included two new castings, the Combi and the Silhouette 2. So here's the Silhouette, or the Combi. A lot of good. I'm personally a Cadillac collector, so I'm immediately drawn to the 35 there. Yeah, nice. Nice. I like the card art. We still have the two in the from, and of course this is the Walmart set, sold individually. You got the J hook. So anytime you have a J hook, those are going to be obviously sold individually on the pegs. This is 2009. We got the Tesla Roadster, the Solaire. It's got the 214, the Cadillac with the hearts. So yeah, there's some a little bit more Valentine's themed recolors. Here's a look here. Here's the back of the singles. Nitty Gritty Kitty. Yeah, pretty nice little set. And here's the Target set. These were all featured in the Walmart set, but these are all recolored. The Cadillac was black with the Walmart, the Solaire, the red. So yeah, pretty similar to '08. Once again, the idea was to kind of break apart the set and give them to your friends. Celebrate Valentine's Day the Hot Wheels way. Give cool cars to your friends. And here's the back of that set. Gives you a little info about the 2009 series. Little info about treasure hunts. 10 series of 10 cars. Yep. Here's kind of another highlight for that set. Love the Cadillac. Great Valentine's themed decals. Okay, now here is 2009 added the Groundhog Day themed chopper, the Bad Bagger, and kind of, makes sense due to Groundhog Day taking place on was it February 2nd each year. But what doesn't make sense is this groundhog riding a motorcycle. But nevertheless, I like the card art. Kind of looks like a bear, but whatever. It's really cool. I mean, I'm loving this. This is awesome. Love the card art. Love the chopper. This was the only occurrence of Groundhog Day themed Hot Wheels, and yeah, they knocked it out of the park. So there's the back, celebrating Groundhog Day the Hot Wheels way. All right, 2010, we again see the same setup as '09, with Target having an exclusive 6-pack while Walmart sold individually. And again, both sets shared a couple of castings with differing designs. The Valentine's set is notable for the highly sought after '83 Silverado. So there it is. Yeah, that thing consistently goes for around $75 plus on eBay, whatnot. Yeah, highly sought after. And here's that six casting set. We got the Baja Breaker. Love that art on the car with Cupid, El Camino. Of course, the Silverado there. Mercury Cougar, Night Burner, and the Daytona Spider. Yeah, it's a nice set. Still, we got the to to from box here. Yeah, I like it. I mean, it's good. It's themed. You can just imagine seeing these in the Valentine's Day aisle, seasonal aisle at Walmart. Here's the backs. Better look at the sweet rides your friends will love. Yeah, that Baja Breaker, awesome art. Okay, now here's the Target version. We got the Baja Breaker in white now, and a couple different castings. Got the Vet. The Cougar makes it over. El Camino makes it over from the Walmart set. Again, you buy the set, break it up, give it to your friends. Not sure how much these retailed. I'd love to know how much these retailed for, these sets. You wouldn't think over $10, but I know now they go for. They're kind of hit and miss. They're kind of all over the place. I've seen them for 30. I've seen them go as high as 100. But nicer sets. The back, once again, kind of giving some information about the 2010 series. And one thing I'd like to point out is that if you're looking to purchase, maybe start a collection of Valentine's Day cars or any cars really, is that this was released in 2010. So February 14th, 2010 was, or Valentine's Day 2010 was what these were, released for. But the copyright dates are always going to be the year before, typically. Um, I'm guessing because that's probably when they produced the castings, maybe, or um, so yeah, and that's just copyright in general. With anything, it's the year that's produced, not necessarily the thing that's the year that it's brought to market. Um, so yeah, with a lot of things you might not necessarily see the actual year on here, but you'll know that, if it's 2009, go up a year, and that'll be the actual year that it was meant to be brought to market. There's another look at the Baja Breaker, probably the best, in my opinion, the coolest, themed car, along with the white one, of course. Yeah, I think that's just a cool casting. So in 2011, Hot Wheels kind of breaks away from the pattern they've established over the preceding few years. I'd love to know why, but the only Valentine's themed cars offered that year was a 5-pack. This 5-pack was the interesting thing about this 5-pack is that there's really no, other than the little decal right here, featured the heart that we saw in earlier years. Other than that, there's really no Valentine's theme to it. The 11 refers to, on this vet, refers to the year. And then so other than that, it's just kind of the paint, the coloring that denotes Valentine's Day. Valentine's rides. Another look at it. Valentine rides, and I don't know if I mentioned, but this was only at Target exclusive. Thought this was interesting too. Of course, you have all your castings that was included. That lightning was pretty cool. We'll take a closer look at that. Thought this was pretty cool. Of course, I didn't start collecting until after 2011, but love the idea of having this, being able to get this this collector poster, and with all the different. I don't know if that was. I don't think that would be the entire series. Maybe it was. 1, 2, 3. That's about 100 cars there. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Available in January, free with $3 for shipping and processing. So I guess send $3 in and you get your poster. That's not a bad deal at all. I'm sure they were losing money on it at some point, so they stopped doing it. But cool idea. And here's a look at that vet. I like this because we got the champion decal and the Goodyear decal. And there's a look at that Valentine's, the heart, arrows going through it. That's a cool car. And here's a look at that Ford Lightning. So in 2012, 13, and then hit and miss years after that, sporadically, Hot Wheels kept on with the Valentine's multi-packs, but they offered somewhat of a different product. Whereas before they, had, I guess, exclusive Valentine's design recolors on the cars and the package art for a few years, but for a few years there, for a few years here, they offer these multi packs as like a Valentine's gift, so you can see the two from boxes, but the castings are not in any way themed for Valentine's Day. They don't even make the effort to do red or what, or whatever. They're just normal castings that you would find hanging on the pegs, and I mean, in my opinion, they just really aren't that special unless you're a big card art fan and you like the the Valentine's Ride theme, the two from. Yeah, so actually need that, but side view of those. And these are just kind of, I mean, you can check if you're really interested, check the copyright date. So this is 2011, so this would be for the 2012 season, if you will. Interesting thing about that is they still have that poster opportunity. That would be cool. That would be cool if they did something like that now. Valentine's rides. There's another 4-pack. Not sure what that year that's from, but I like how this one is red. This would be a nice Valentine's card, but it says 15. If it said 14, it'd be kind of like, oh, okay, that's kind of Valentine's themed. Valentine's 4-pack. Yep, nothing special about the cars, or nothing different about the cars. There's another one. Still have the two from. Like I said, these are just kind of sporadic through these years. I've seen some from 12, 13, 14, 15. This one doesn't even have a copyright. Full throttle, turbo boosted road candy. These 4 speedy treats are sure to make your Valentine's Day extra sweet. So yeah, they went all out with the package art, but didn't bother to. That's okay. I'm sure it was meant to give to a kid on Valentine's Day, and that's the product. Not necessarily for collectors, unless like I said, unless you're into the art. Can you find the perfect match? Each of these yellow symbols is hiding somewhere on the package. Try to find them all. Okay, so that's there's the key. That's fun little game for for a kid. There's some more. Okay, 2014. So after a couple of years of these no singles, we actually we get some Kroger exclusives, and these are kind of interesting because although they're obviously Valentine's themed, the card art does not mention Valentine's Day whatsoever, and so instead has this new Sweet Rides theme. And I actually kind of like this set, but this is actually in the beginning, is the beginning in my eyes of this weird movement away from holiday theme sets for Hot Wheels. And what I mean by that is that they don't explicitly mention the holiday on the card. So we see this more with the Easter sets, dropping the Easter name and replacing it with spring, and not really even being a spring card. It's just a weird thing that Hot Wheels has done, and I'm like, I could rant on it. I probably will rant on it, specifically the Easter themed Hot Wheels. If I do a Easter video, which hopefully I will, it'll probably just be a big huge rant video on what they did to the Easter themed series. But anyway, uh, yeah, these are pretty cool design. I really do like this. I mean, obviously it goes perfect with Valentine's Day. Um, chocolate, candy, whatever. Um, so yeah, we got the the Chevy Tahoe. Now each one of these kind of has a sweet, a candy on it. It's just a generic candy. It's not, this is sour cherry. It's not you're not gonna see Hershey's or whatever. So for instance, you got the chocolate, 100% chocolate, and yeah, they're just kind of like generic candy, caramel crunch. You got that symbol that's been brought over from previous years, and yeah, there are 6 cars in this series. Yeah, I like it. I mean, even if they did something like this each year, I think that people would collect them. People would, look for them. I mean, that's the whole point of the holiday series stuff. I'm still looking for, I guess I'll just have to grab it on eBay or whatnot. But I wasn't able to find the holiday, the Christmas card series with the New Year's. You know, that's like the fun of it, is like trying to hunt your cars. So we got all this is now. I think this is one of my favorites. We got the fire eater. We got the Valentine's Day Fire Department engine 14. Um, yeah, I love that. Great detail with the axe. I don't have this one, but I might just pick this one up just to have, because I think that's a really cool car. And wait, what was that? I guess it doesn't. This one, I guess, doesn't have necessarily a candy, generic candy. Now, this one's cool. The cinnamon fire. The cinnamon hots, fire hots. Yeah, pretty cool series. Like I said, can't say it enough. I like this one, just because we don't get anything like this anymore. So, Toffee Taffy, El Camino Toffee Taffy. So yeah, I'd really like to see something like this come back. We'll probably never get it. I don't know. Hot Wheels just seems to be scared or something of doing cool stuff. Maybe it seems like there would be a market for it. I'd get out there and hunt for them and stuff and buy them. So I don't know. If you have opinions on that, let me know. Maybe I'm missing something in my analysis, but all right. So yeah, this is 2014. Like I said, there was years that was kind of sporadically interspersed with those multi packs. There's the back on that. And we don't see anything until 2017. And for this, we kind of transition over to what the kind of products that we're seeing today in 2025. Whereas we have just one vehicle that's Valentine's themed, that's put into the regular, the overall series. And so for 2017, we see the Roger Dodger, the classic Roger Dodger, and this was part of the Holiday Racers sub-series. And it's a cool. I like it. I mean, it's it's Valentine's. We hadn't seen an actual Valentine's Day themed car since 2014 with the sweet rides. And here's a look at the other Holiday Racers. The Papa Willie. I think that was Halloween, maybe. Not sure. 16 Angels was like a Christmas themed at Roger Dodger. This was the Easter and then New Year's with the Carbonator. Um, yeah, I mean, I kind of think that's a little bit kind of something extra to look for on the pegs. If you're into it. Here's another look at that at the Roger Dodger. I think it's a nice car. Like I like it. Valentine's Day, straight up, no mistaking that. And then we also found the Roger Dodger Valentine's car inside of a 9-pack. So that was cool. Now, you could tell the packaging doesn't say anything about Valentine's Day, but I guess it's kind of hard to miss. I wonder, you probably could have found those throughout the year, I would imagine, or I don't know, maybe they're hard to find. No mention of no mention of Valentine's Day here. All right, now in 2018, we see the same thing, where we have the single car within the larger series, within the Holiday Racer sub-series. Of course, we have the Chevy here. Yeah, nice car. We can't complain about it. It just says Valentine's. Kind of has that. I like the that heart arrow theme right there. 2018 prominently displayed there. Yeah, I mean, I can't complain. We could it's either this or nothing. So, like I said, it's kind of like an extra thing to hunt. Now here is that other the 2018 Holiday Racers theme. Guessing the Skull Crusher was Halloween. The Screamliner was Christmas. And the Monster Dairy Delivery, I think that was, despite the monster, I think that was New Year's. We got the 57 Chevy Valentine. And I think the Roadster is Easter, and the Formula Solar, I'm actually not sure what that was. I have to look that up. Here's a 3-pack that the Chevy came in. Once again, no, Valentine's theme art on the pack. Nothing on the back. Once again, here we go, 2017 here on the copyright, which means that it's for the 2018 season. So in 2021, we see the same thing. This year we have 2 recolors on this Volkswagen Beetle. They're both within the Holiday Racers, and so just despite the recolors, they're both listed as the same within the same number within the sub-series, and then as well as the overall series. Yeah, I mean, this one's cool too. It's themed well. You got the hearts, the love bug. I think that's what they're pushing at right here. So 2021. I just noticed that these are different. These logos right here are different. Interesting. But yeah, and here's the series for that. We had the Rockin' Santa sled for Christmas, Halloween. I think this was New Year's. Quick Bite. Of course, the Volkswagen. The hot tub was St. Patrick's Day with the green and the gold there. Look, we got the back there. 2020, and was the copyright, of course, for the 2021 season. And so that brings us all the way to 2024. We had a couple of years where we didn't have anything, and you probably remember seeing these on the peg. Hopefully, maybe you grabbed one if you wanted one. We got this little Dodge, little red express truck. Uh, yeah, I mean, it's just a red truck. It says, "Will you, Valentine, be my? Will you be my Valentine?" Uh, yeah, I mean, I like it. This was in the Celebration Racers sub series. Yeah. Now, like I said, we could have nothing. So for us that like the holiday theme stuff. Um, Now, I will say that last year they, you could tell the other ones had four, five, six in this series. The Celebration Racers, I think that they did a good thing with that because there's so many, the Twin Mill Brails, Year of the Dragon. They definitely expanded International Women's Leap Year. That was a fun one to find. Um, the autism, the fidget spinners, the birthday burner. Yeah, they had a couple of those. Oh, here it is. Yeah. Um, Friendship Day, Day of the Dead, Halloween. Yeah, so I personally enjoyed collecting these and finding these new ones. I don't know if I have every one, but I hope they continue to do that, and kind of maybe find some non looking past the big holidays. Um, the leap year one was cool. I'm glad they did that. I'm not sure if that was the first one they've ever done, but anyway, my opinion, I'm glad they kind of added more to this set. They 10 cars. I think there was 12, 14 cars total, but yeah, so I was happy to see that. Now 2025, I haven't seen this car yet. This is kind of the most up to date as possible. Got that vet racer. Really, like I'm gonna be hunting for this. It's probably already out. I probably won't find it now that I actually want it, but yeah, Valentine's Day, right? Yeah, Valentine's Day. Got the 25 right here for 2025. Got the great, kind of keeping with that heart arrow theme. It's a cool casting, just without it being Valentine's themed. Got the red wheels, but yeah, I think it's cool. I like it. Can't complain about it. The new logo, 2025 logo, and it's within the Celebration Racers. And just kind of continuing on with what I was saying with the Celebration Racers set is I'm looking forward to seeing what holidays are featured, what castings are used throughout the year. So we'll have to keep our heads up about that. Once again, 2024, but it's for 2025. Now these are of course we're all up to date. That was the most recent, and I was kind of just looking for some other Valentine's Day or Hot Wheels Valentine's Day themed stuff. Of course, you can't talk about Valentine's Day without talking about those little Valentine's sets, Valentine's cards you passed out in class and stuff when you were a kid. So I was just kind of looking to see which ones, seeing if I remembered any from school. And we'll just kind of explore it. This was an older one. This was probably, like, there's that cracked So that that probably was, like 98, 97, 98, something like that. So yeah, it's an older one. Got the Hallmark. So hope you're gearing up for Valentine's fun. I guess these are the individual cards. Full speed ahead for a neat Valentine's Day. Have a turbocharged Valentine's Day. Have a wheelie great Valentine's Day. It's Valentine's Day. Rev it up. And then you get a special one for your teacher. Just zooming by with the Valentine high. Yeah, that was really good old days. Here's just some more random ones. These are probably more recent lenticular ones. Got the bone shaker. Of course, you'll notice in these is, and I'm sure you've noticed before, but we only get fantasy. I guess Hot Wheels doesn't want to pay the licensing fee for something like this, so they just use their the castings that are like their intellectual property. What's that? Is that the muscle? What's that guy? Twin mill, bone shaker, drift. So yeah, you tilted the cards one way. It looks like the bone shaker's coming at you. Attack the track. This looks like an older one, maybe from early 2000s. You can always date stuff based on the the presence of the .com. Well, I guess you can't always, but I guess if it doesn't have .com on anywhere on the package, you kind of assume that it's from maybe like the mid 90s at least. Even though internet was around back then, it wasn't as prevalent. Not every company had a website. Be turbocharged on Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is cruising. Catch a wave. Diora, surf the crate, or yeah. Hope your day's great from start to finish, because teacher, you're a winner. That's the special teacher card. Kind of reminds me of Ralphie on A Christmas Story, giving his teacher his big fruit basket. Now this is kind of cool. So each casting there would be like a description on it. So this is the showstopper, inspired by the import tuner craze. Showstopper features an advanced aerodynamic body design with carbon fighter to a turbocharged all-wheel drive platform. Okay. All right, let's move on. This one's probably from the past decade or so. Cars and lollipops. I like this because it has the actual Hot Wheels logo on the candy. It's not like just I'm sure it is just a generic candy, but 31 cards. Well, I guess it's more recent because it's nut-free and gluten-free. I don't think people cared about gluten 10 years ago, or at least didn't put it on the packaging. Okay, so the 31 cards includes 30 regular cards and one teacher card. Valentine, you're a winner. Valentine, you take first place. You rev me up. You drive me crazy. You're awesome. Teacher, you're in it to win it. and I'm guessing that was the retail price, $3.99. Oh, here's an older one. Yeah, the Hot Wheel plus a large teacher card with envelopes for classroom exchange. You know, looking at this stuff, I'm just like thinking about the simpler times. I'm a 90s kid, so you know, I grew up doing this. Always a fun day. Yeah, definitely an older one. I'm not sure what. That's an interesting. I don't know if I'd swing fire, salt flat razor. You lead the pack. Have double fun. Oh, the split damage. Burn rubber. This might be like the same year, maybe, as that other one, or maybe not. Maybe just. And once again, they kind of have like a little blurb about the casting there. Oh, there's the dogfighter. Has a dark blue plastic base and chrome windows and engine. Cool facts about each car. A little more recent. Got the 70s van. Roger Dodger. Got the Bone Crusher. Be bold. Valentine. We make the best team. Uh-oh. From Kim to Derek. Go big. You're an original. Valentine, you were made to race. Your epic stunt zone. Challenge accepted. 8 epic designs. The trouble was, or maybe it was the fun part, was figuring out who to give what design to. Obviously, your closest friends got the coolest designs. There's another one. 48 heart seals. And these were some hearts. Chocolate, boxes of chocolate. Windmill. So I thought this one was cool. So first off, you got the. I've never heard of that. I don't know if that was. I've never heard of that brand, but so the first thing is the candy shaped, or the car shaped candy, and it looks like it's like Roger Dodger shaped. And then, of course, you got the big prize, the toy surprise inside. I'd like to find one of these, and buy it just to see what this car is, because you know, were there variations on this car? Was it even a Hot Wheels car? I don't think it was. I mean, this looks like a cheap plastic pullback car. Even if it was a cheap plastic pullback car, was it Hot Wheels? Was it produced by Hot Wheels? You know, I'm thinking it was more likely that finders keepers just licensed Hot Wheels, you know, logo, some graphics here, and put their own, you know, cheap plastic pullback car in there. And yeah, that's kind of like what I'm thinking, but it's kind of a mystery. So mystery to me. If you know, let me know. And I'm not sure when this was from, but yeah. Well, I think that's it. I think that's all I've got. If you have any more, you know, to add to this, let me know. Leave it in the comments. send me a message, whatever. I'm on Whatnot. If you want to hit me up on Whatnot. Same username. I sell custom cards, card backs. I'm kind of on a hiatus right now, but yeah, definitely hit me up. Follow me on there. Um, and yeah, let me know if you find anything cool that's new, Valentine, Hot Wheels Valentines, or anything else really. Um, diecast related that's Valentine's themed. Hit me up. I'd like to see it. So well, anyway, thanks for watching. Of course, if you like the channel, like the video, do all the liking and the subscribe and stuff. So, but I appreciate if you made it this far, appreciate you listening, and have a good rest of your day.